Look at the news today. You look at the front pages, nobody is talking about Nepal. Nobody. You know why? Because it's tiny. Most people couldn't even point to it on a map. There's almost zero news about it in the outside world. People just don't care. But they really should. Because right now, something incredibly funny is happening over there. India and China are having a complete temper tantrum. Now let's be honest. Are India and China panicking? Are they shaking in their boots? Of course not. They are massive. They have 1 billion people each. They have nuclear weapons. They don't panic over Nepal, but they are incredibly, incredibly annoyed. It's like having a mosquito buzzing in your ear that you just can't swat. For hundreds of years, Nepal was a total joke to these two giant countries. Their own founding father, he actually called his own country a yam between two boulders. A yam. Think about how sad that is. You are a vegetable waiting to get crushed. And for decades, that was the reality. India and China just bought the old Nepali politicians. Very cheap. They would hand them a briefcase of cash, and the politicians would do whatever they wanted. But yesterday, the game totally changed. Yesterday, this new group, the RSP, just took the oath of office. A bunch of young guys. The new prime minister is a former rapper. A rapper! You can't make this stuff up. Are they a strong government? Probably not. They literally just walked into the building. They don't even know where the bathrooms are yet. We don't know if they will survive a year. But right now, today, they are a massive headache because they are wild cards. You can't just hand these new kids a suitcase of cash. They actually want to be independent. They want to play the big boys against each other. Let's talk about India. India is fuming. They share this huge open border. No passports. You just walk right across.
India had the most beautiful arrangement in Nepal. Truly beautiful. For decades, India ran Nepal's politics like a restaurant menu. You want the Nepali Congress? Very friendly, very cooperative. You want the communists? Also fine, also manageable. Every major Nepali politician had history with New Delhi. Old favors, old debts, old friendships. Very convenient, very smooth. And why wouldn't they? India is 64% of Nepal's entire foreign trade, $8.7 billion last year. India sends Nepal everything. Petroleum, medicine, machinery, food. 100% of Nepal's fuel comes from India. 100%. 35% of all foreign investment? Indian. When you're that deep in someone's economy, you don't need to invade. You just need to make a phone call. And then March 5th happened, and every single one of India's friends got absolutely humiliated. The Nepali Congress, India's oldest, most reliable buddy, got 38 seats. 38 out of 275. The Communist UML, 25. The Maoists, 17. These parties used to run Nepal. Now they can barely fill a bus. And who replaced them? A 4-year-old party full of 20-somethings who have never been to New Delhi, never had dinner with an Indian diplomat, never owe anybody anything. India's entire contact book, decades of carefully built relationships, gone, wiped out in one night. And the RSP's manifesto? It says, balanced and dynamic diplomacy. Nepal as a vibrant bridge between India and China. Sounds lovely, sounds wonderful. Except balanced means we will decide who we like on any given Tuesday. For India, which has been the default option for 70 years, that word, balanced, is the most annoying word in the English language. Balin Shah has no ideological alignment with India. He has a mandate bigger than any Nepali leader in modern history. And he's already shown he'll push back. He's pushed back on India over the Kalapani border dispute. He's pushed back on China over their map nonsense. He once posted a profanity-laced rant aimed at India, China, and America on social media. India has to start from zero. They hate starting from zero.
This absolutely misguided information to you, from where you have picked up this type of garbage, I do not know.
China. Oh, China. Where do we even begin? China's entire Nepal strategy was built on two things, the Communist parties and the Belt and Road Initiative. Both of them, in the space of one election, completely collapsed. Spectacular. The Communist parties, UML, Maoists, these were China's people, ideological brothers. They visited Beijing, they signed the agreements, they nodded at the right moments. Combined, they now hold 42 seats. The RSP holds 182. China's political infrastructure in Nepal just became a museum exhibit. And the Belt and Road Initiative, oh, the BRI. China's great flagship, China's masterpiece. Let me give you the facts, because they are absolutely hilarious. China signed a BRI memorandum with Nepal in 2017, 9 years ago. They proposed 35 projects. That got cut to 9. Then, in December 2024, they identified 10 projects under a new framework. How many have been completed? 0. 9 years, billions in promises.
What's that be?
0 finished projects. The cross-border railway? Still doing a feasibility study. The Toka Chahare Tunnel? China hasn't even responded to Nepal's request. Multiple projects are frozen because Nepal's own Supreme Court banned development in protected areas. You can't build a railway through a national park. Somebody should have checked. And the Pokhara International Airport, built with a Chinese loan. Very expensive, very impressive on paper. China expected 280,000 international passengers a year. What did they get? A corruption scandal, and protesters outside calling it a debt trap. Beautiful. Nepal kept telling China, give us grants, free money. We've seen what your loans did to Sri Lanka. We're not stupid.
I'm blind, Carl, not stupid.
And in December 2024, negotiations nearly collapsed because Nepal wanted the word grants in the agreement, and China kept insisting on assistance financing. Fancy words, very creative accounting. Now the RSP is in power. Their manifesto doesn't even mention the BRI. They've made 0 commitments to any Chinese project. The Lowy Institute, a very serious, very credible think tank, called this election a strategic setback for Beijing. Oli, China's best friend, the man who signed everything, who went to Beijing and shook hands, lost his own seat by 50,000 votes. His political career is over. And, just to make it a perfect humiliation, Nepal took the American money. The U.S. Millennium Challenge Corporation, $500 million. A grant. No debt, no interest, no strings. Transmission lines, substations, road upgrades. The MCC itself told the U.S. Congress, on the record, that it effectively counters China's Belt and Road Initiative. China lobbied against it. China spread rumors it was a secret military base. Nepal ratified it anyway. It got briefly frozen when Trump paused foreign aid in early 2025, but it came back in July. It's active right now. So let me summarize China's position. Communist allies destroyed, BRI has 0 results after 9 years, and America is building the exact same infrastructure China was supposed to build for free. Incredible.
So where does that leave us? Nepal has a 20.6% youth unemployment rate, highest in South and Southeast Asia. Over 2,000 young Nepalis leave the country every single day to work abroad. Every single day. Remittances hit $11 billion in 2023, 26% of the entire GDP. The country has had more than a dozen governments since it abolished the monarchy in 2008. Not one finished a full term. Balan Shah's RSP has promised 1.2 million jobs a year. They have 0 governing experience. Their members are in their 20s and 30s. They hold no seats in the upper house. But here's what is true. For the first time in decades, India and China cannot predict what Kathmandu will do. They can't make a phone call and fix it. They can't buy loyalty from politicians who don't need buying. A 35-year-old rapper just became the most unpredictable leader in South Asia. India is annoyed. China is embarrassed. And frankly, it is incredibly entertaining to watch.